Tonight, I want to tell you a story from a beach in India where the sand remembers and the sea sometimes calls your name. If you're listening in the dark, keep the lights off. It works better that way. The dare was Arian's idea. It always was. Arian had a talent for making terrible ideas sound exciting. So when he slid his phone across the dhaba table that evening, showing a Reddit thread titled 10 Most Haunted Beaches in India, no one said what they were really thinking. We shouldn't go. Instead, Priya shrugged, probably fake, and Samir said nothing at all, which with Samir always meant yes. They reached Dumas Beach at 11:15. The drive had been normal at first. Highway lights, a Spotify playlist Priya kept skipping, Aryan driving with one hand loose on the wheel. But on the last stretch of road, the music stopped. Not buffering, not a glitch, just silence. None of them mentioned it. Then the beach appeared. First, the smell. Salt, mixed with something older. Something burnt. And then the darkness opened, revealing a long stretch of black sand, running into a sea that looked less like water and more like a hole in the world. Aryan killed the engine. "See," he said, "just a beach." But 200 meters away, something glowed. A small orange light, near the water. Not moving. Waiting. They walked barefoot. The sand was soft. Too soft. The sea moved normally, but it felt wrong, like something pretending to be water. After 20 minutes, Samir stopped. "Did you hear that?" Aryan turned. "Hear what?" Samir's voice was tight now. "Someone said my name." The waves rolled in, pulled back, then, "Samir." All three of them heard it. Soft, clear, from the water. Priya grabbed his arm. "Don't!" Samir stared at the sea, and for just a moment, his eyes looked somewhere else. Not scared, not curious, just listening. Then he blinked. "I'm fine," he said quietly. "Let's go back." They drove back in silence. No music, no jokes, just tires on the highway. Priya fell asleep in the back seat. When she woke, the sky was turning gray. They were outside her building. Aryan sat frozen at the wheel. The seat beside Aryan was empty. "Where's Samir?" she whispered. Aryan's hands were shaking. "He was here," he said. "I know he was." Priya looked down, and that's when she saw it. On the rubber floor mat, a single line of black sand, fine as ash, in the perfect shape of a footprint, facing out. They found his sandals the next day at the waterline, placed neatly side by side, toes pointing toward the sea. Samir never came back. Priya still lives in Surat. Most nights, she sleeps just fine. But sometimes, in that quiet moment between waking and dreams, she hears it, soft as breath, precise, calling her name. And every single time, she lies very, very still, and she does not answer. If something ever calls to you from the dark, don't answer. Sweet dreams.